Get excited, Starfield fans. We can officially say now that we are within 40 hours until the release of Starfield's early access. If you have pre-ordered the normal edition, you'll have to wait an extra 5 more days. I cannot believe that it's just about to release. I'm really hoping that Bethesda produce an amazing game, which I believe that they will. But before I get into all the news that we're going to break through into this video, I'm just going to go over a few things that I'm going to be doing with Starfield on the 1st of September at about 3:30 to 4 p.m. ASET. I will be streaming Starfield for about 8 hours or so for my very first impressions of the game. So if you guys want to come along with the live stream, yes, you'll see my face and everything. Yes, you guys can see all that, which would be a great support if you guys haven't got the early access and want to see the game before getting your hands onto it. Now, we got some really breaking information that we have to go through in this video that you guys will be very interested to know and which will make you very, very excited. Now let's get on with the video. So now, firstly, briefly, we're going to go over that Starfield is now available to download now on Steam ahead of early access. So you PC players, make sure you guys are downloading your game for the release of Starfield so you do not have to wait to download and you can get right into it. Now let's move on to the second thing. Now we're going to go over that the global release times have been released. Now I know this was released about a day or two ago, but this is going through all your local times and everything you need to know for your global time releases. So if you guys are a bit confused of when Starfield releases, the image will be up on the screen for you guys to have a look and to see what time your Starfield will be releasing. Now moving on to the bigger topic I'd like to talk about is that Starfield has actually released the cast members that have voice acted for the certain characters in Starfield. Now FYI, if I do butcher these names, I'm sorry, I have a trouble with pronouncing some certain names, but let's move on to it. Now, the first person I'd like to talk about is Matteo Cacciatore. Now, he is voiced by Carlos Valdes. Now, Carlos Valdes has actually been in the films such as the Flash TV show. He's been in the Arrow. Not so many big names that have, been popping out in his film, but a very cool thing to know about this character coming into the Starfield universe. Moving on to the second character is Noelle. Now, she is a scientist and it's voiced by Dana Goria. Now, Dana Goria has not been in many big projects at all. This is one of her probably biggest project that she's been in. But look, then again, it doesn't really matter about the voice acting's, career or background, what they've been from. We're here about the game and hopefully that it all comes around. Now, the third character is to meet Andrea, which is an astronomer and a navigator. Sissy Speaks is not big in anything other than Starfield, I'm going to presume, but this is really good to see that we have a very good community of voice actors that are coming into it, and I'm very interested to know with Bethesda's choice of voice actors, because over the years they've had their ups and downs with their voice acting, but I must say I've had a lot of amusement, especially in the game Oblivion. Next character is Sam Cowell, which is a pilot. Now, he is voiced by Elias Tufux. I'm sorry, I really butchered that name there. I can't pronounce his last name, but he seems like a very good actor. I've never heard of him before, so I can't actually give you guys any more information than that, but I'm very excited to see how his voice sounds with the pilot. Now, the next character is your engineer, Barrett. This is voiced by Barry Wiggins. Now, Barrett, I'm actually very excited to get to know in this game because I've always seen him in the trailer, always loved engineering, and it's always something that's always kind of seemed that I've liked a lot to do in this game, and I feel like he will be a very interesting character. Now, meet your chair of Constellation, which is Sarah Morgan, voiced by Emily X. O'Brien. Now, this character is probably going to be the biggest character in the game for Starfield. The Constellation is the faction that you 100% everyone will be doing no matter when you start the game. You will be forced to join in it. It is just kind of the main story that I'm guessing, and I think she's going to be playing a big role in your Starfield journey no matter what. So it'll be really interesting to see how big of a role that she's going to be playing in and how the voice will sound in the actual game. Now let's move on to more news, which is very interesting and that you guys might find very exciting as well. Now, This is on the Starfield Beyond Twitter page, and it says, take this with a grain of salt. Starfield reportedly has a budget of over 200 million with more than 500 developers on the project. Now, you think of that. 200 million with 500 developers on the project. Now, I definitely think in the next 5 to 10 years, that is going to quadruple it. It is going to blow past the standards with it. I think over the years with the mod industry that's going to be coming into it, with just it being a Bethesda game, it's just going to expand it. And especially when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, a lot more new people are going to be playing Elder Scrolls 6 and they're going to love Bethesda, because Elder Scrolls 6 cannot flop at all, and it will not. So then all the people like myself that got introduced to Bethesda started playing other Bethesda games, which was very interesting. Now, this game, Starfield, I cannot wait to play. You know, I have been waiting for a new game to play and actually have passion for on this YouTube channel for a very long time. I cannot wait to dive into this game. I know this was a bit more of a shorter video today, but I cannot wait to play this Starfield game. I'm hoping to have another video out tomorrow before the release of Starfield. If you guys are just tuning in for this video to see what all these new news, I really appreciate you guys sticking to with this video. I am looking forward to seeing you guys in the live streams and in the content that is yet to come, which I cannot wait to show you because I've got so much planned for this channel. I'm going to be a little bit behind with a lot of other YouTubers that have actually got the early access code, so they're going to have a lot more content and they're going to be a few weeks ahead, but I'm going to be really grinding my ass off so I can really try and catch up and try and get content that hasn't already been done yet. And I think a modding thing is going to be one of the bigger things on my channel, but we will have to see how the game actually pans out to be. But hopefully see you guys on the 1st of September at about 3:30 to 4 p.m. ASET. Now, I really appreciate you guys sticking to with this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that. Make sure to get excited for Starfield. It's going to be a great ride. And I'll see you guys with the journey through the stars. Peace.